So I'll let you do an introduction.
Sure. All right, so we're here for the finals of League C2 uh, between singletee and hsypsx. Here with Tracer to do some commentary.
Hello. Uh, I'll try to talk.
Sounds good. Uh,
First board here.
this looks like you do some inventor stuff.
Yeah. Encampments look very important to have most of and be keeping around
Yeah, yeah.
because
Um,
that's your draw. Uh,
yeah, I mean, you can do some stuff with
no,
church too.
yeah,
That's pseudo draw. But yeah, you want those
no, no
encampments.
real, no real shortage of villages here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I like the inventor start.
Yeah, I would have started double church for sure. Try and get to six
But
for that gold, I
double
think.
church or sacrifice church maybe.
Yeah, I could see sacrifice church being all right.
But they were pretty quick on the inventor church.
Yeah,
Uni actually looks completely terrible here.
yeah, it looks real bad. You really don't want that non-drawing village.
The inventor can do your games as well as you want. It's not like you're really wanting bandit camp, so the 5 versus 4 is the first isn't that big a deal.
Exactly. Hysfix grabs second inventor. I don't know. It seems a little early. I think for
Yeah.
two inventors.
I think that's not really going after the early gold like maybe it should be.
Yeah. All right.
Night
Singletee.
Watchman.
That's interesting. I
I guess you discard everything but church here. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's
I'm a little
reasonable.
bit surprised to not keep the copper around for his fix there.
Yeah, two encampments would be nice here, I think, or church encampment.
Yeah, sure. Especially with the two inventors in there, it's not going to collide with the Necropolis village.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Church will take them away, but still, it'd be nice to be playing both of them at the same time. A little extra.
A little extra encampments mostly.
Yeah. No, gold will do here.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And seeing the church again, or I guess there was a church down there. We knew that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was the second. Single T gets a gold of his own here.
this night watchman is doing reasonable work, I would say, for single T.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a pretty reasonable case for just never playing these golds. You just church them every turn.
Yeah. There's a little bit of awkwardness here. This is part of why I guess the double or extra churches rather than the sacrifice might have been a little bit better, but I don't think it was really a issue. Yeah, so oh, gets a plunder. I'm not. I'm not sure I'm loving that plunder.
I mean, it's okay-ish, but um, I would prefer like ports. I think.
Yeah, ports. I mean, with a church, you can just be, as you said, churching the gold over each turn. It's not like you're ever going to need to buy anything expensive until the very end of the game.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's kind of nice because it's going to take some time until you get set up to the point where you're actually churching something every turn. Um,
That's true.
but like here, obviously, I mean, it gets you to border village, which is fairly nice. You can do like BV inventor here. I'd be pretty
Yeah.
happy about that. There goes BV
Take
plunder.
more plunder.
No, no, I don't like this. We're really kind of beyond the pale in terms of buying yellow cards.
Let's see. I know Single T has two encampments. I guess his Spix probably has three.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that seems
like it.
correct.
So that's a bit of a problem for Single T. He'll need to do a little bit more church setting up to get really big turns.
Yeah. Single T does seem, well, I don't know. He's not actually any cleaner, is he? How many coppers are trashed? Yeah,
Okay, he takes his plunder. I guess it's going to leave it on top for an encampment.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. hsypsx here. I am just setting aside like
Encampment, inventor, copper.
yeah, I guess, and just invent port. Yeah, that seems fine.
Yeah, keeping the encampment seems just so high priority.
Yeah, definitely. Do we buy?
Sideboard ability. Yeah, I think so because we want to be keeping the either a gold or a plunder in hand with church each turn eventually. So the interference for encampments doesn't matter so much.
Yeah, I agree. And you want to be gaining and playing inventors at some point, I assume. So having more village effects will be nice.
Yeah. Guilty could have really used another church
Yeah,
early
trying to do this with one church is just not going to work. Like, it's just
I think the Night Watchman, although it was doing work, church may have been doing a little bit more.
yeah, or even just like he's had lots of opportunities to like invent church. He could have invented a second church last turn, which still maybe leaves him behind the ball a little bit. But
Yeah. I think this fix I'm looking at a sacrifice. Yeah, that kind
yeah,
of gets this other plunder, which is gonna I think mean that he's gonna end up doing more province and less lots of inventor stuff.
that does look like how he's heading.
Whether he intended to do that or not, I don't know. But
It's a little hard to know.
that's what's gonna end up being.
I think I would grab just like BV Church here. I really just want to start churching things. Like you got so many yellow cards still that just belong just in the church every single turn. So
Yeah.
like the sacrifice trashes them a little bit faster, but it also just like doesn't do all the other good churchy stuff.
Yeah, but you can virtually trash them with a church
Yeah,
almost.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, it does just take the province there.
Yeah, that's fair, I
So,
guess.
so that is what it's going to end up being.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. Well, it's going to take a while for Singletee to be that threatening on like huge inventor things, just without any buy here, and with as not really going as his deck is with only two encampments.
Yeah, he's not. He's definitely not heading that way if he's gaining silver. I mean, you can score like a reasonable amount with. Yeah, it's banning. I don't like any of this.
Band camp. So this is feeling like it's just more going after museum points, and it's going to follow on the provinces.
Yeah, it's still like it seems early in the game. Given like that you have a bunch of inventors and stuff, it seems early to be gaining just random crap for museum points. Not that like Bandit Camp and Silver are exactly random camp crap, but they're like
Yeah, their economy to go after provinces,
yeah.
which
But like they just get in the way of all the encampment stuff. Like if you give the other encampment back to hsypsx, then like
yeah,
you're not very happy with that either. Like
yeah. I guess with Hispix going after the province, it's a little bit less threatening to lose the encampment. It's still terrible, but
yeah, I mean it's not really so much that he's gonna like leverage that into like doing like enormous things all of a
big
sudden.
turn.
It's more just that
But
like your deck is noticeably worse for not having it.
yeah, going from two down to one is, I mean, that's half your draw.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously, like you can't just hold it if it's not safe to play it. But then you just have a curse instead of a draw card in your hand. So
At the end of camp. So, that makes sense with how it's been going.
Yeah, this is going to be a real nice church for hsypsx here.
Surely set aside a plunder.
Yeah, Copper Plunder Province. Invent.
2 ports or something.
Yeah.
Just be completely inoffensive about it.
I think I would invent the third church now.
That could be too. Might think about taking the bandit camp right now. Let's see.
Yeah, that seems okay.
I don't like not tucking a plunder there.
No, that just makes no sense. It's like he just forgot about the cost reduction or something. Like
Yeah,
the one extra point you get can't be
one
worth it.
extra points just, yeah. Singletee's having problems reaching province, which is just looking like, you know,
Yeah, he's got a lot of coppers left in that deck. Apparently, he's got at least 3, which seems a lot more than you'd want.
second church maybe did a bit better trashing, which is a little bit surprising, but I guess hsypsx also gets to trash more, just drawing more.
Yeah, yeah. That's true, but I mean, yeah, he had that one turn where he looked like he had all his whole deck in his hand, and if he'd had another church there at that point, I think things could have been a lot different for him.
Yeah.
I don't know, inventing a second Night Watchman. That just seems not liking that at all.
Weird. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that's weird because
Yeah, that's a good description.
I would so much rather have a silver than a night watchman, even.
Yeah, 2 points silver, seems fine by comparison.
Gain a harem.
Yeah, why not? Here, I mean, I guess church gold. Okay.
Up Megaturn here. If you get 5 enchantments, it sure is. So. Even at 3, I think you can probably do it pretty well. Alright, gaining a potion.
Duchy, okay. Duchy's makes more sense than potion. I mean, I guess there's a case for getting potion now instead of like poorhouse or estate, but
yeah. I mean, potion can also get you the university for 2 points, so.
That's true, although given that it costs a buy, it's not like the most appealing option in the world.
For sure. I think I'd still like to probably be tucking money there for his hsypsx to try to reach province. I think that's better than a duchy right now.
Yeah, I agree. I don't see any reason for him to need a duchy at that exact moment when it's going to be pretty easy for him to get one whenever he wants one down the line.
Like it could have been gotten this turn. Even. I guess not with tucking money, but.
I mean, he can have a duchy now if he wants one. It's just like. I mean, I would just church the Necropolis and the Inventors and play Night Watchman.
Church Necropolis. I don't know about both Inventors. Maybe one of them might gain a silver.
I don't see any real reason to gain the silver now instead of next turn.
Instead of next turn when the cost reduction will do you more. Yeah, that's sensible. Although, you play one inventor, you can buy that poorhouse, which would give you 4 coins in this hand.
That's true. This is a great poorhouse hand. Only churches the provinces. Okay.
Provinces. I guess ports still get points, but again, why not do that next turn when the cost reduction does more for you? Potion.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of this whole like let's just pick up every random card on the board when there's still 4 provinces in the supply. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's a little bit sad that we didn't set anything aside useful last turn.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna sack the money launcher. Okay. Gold. So now it's going after the provinces after ditching all the random stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
University gets discarded. Probably sacrifice gets discarded.
Yeah. That's
Even
all.
border village gets discarded. And a poorhouse producing 3 coins.
I mean, that's pretty nice, given that gets you to province here. So, or no, it doesn't get you to province here.
Not quite. I guess
Yeah.
he's sacked them topless. That seems worth it.
Yeah. All right, that was good. That worked out.
I can set aside this inventor. A sack inventor would have actually been reasonable as well. I don't like playing it. Maybe Night Watchman does more than setting aside a -1.
Yeah. I think it's just better to try and clump the inventors as much as you can. But yeah,
It gives up possibly appropriately. So
that seemed
that
appropriate.
has single T, still 4 away. Six is 1.5 away.
All right, what do we have here? We got mask, jack, stockpile,
We
tune.
have pirate ship is bad because
Because it's pirate ship, yeah, more or less.
it's pirate ship, more or less. I always get a little bit confused on these boards where it's like you want jack, but it doesn't really look like you want to open it. I think you do want jack eventually here.
Yeah, I agree. I think you could open it. I think you can open jack mask. It seems kind of weird, but
maybe you'd be a little bit more comfortable with mask stockpile.
yeah, I mean that sounds fine too. Like there's nothing wrong with mask stockpile.
Four here might be jack, something more like a mill. I think the 6 on the other side seems like native village jack. Looks great.
Yeah, I don't know to what extent you're gonna like try, because you could try and set up something where like you're like stashing stuff on the native village mat using mill. I don't know how practical that is.
I'm mostly just wanting the village from native village.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, if you're not doing that, I don't know if the village is actually worth it, because you can just play with stables.
Yeah. Well, I do want to be playing with a jack here, which says I want a village, but I guess they want to do all the stockpiles out first.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you can skip Jack and just get stables and windfall once and then buy provinces, and that seems okay.
Something to look out for later here is that stockpiles are only bought plus buy.
Yeah. And those are going to be gone very quickly here.
I would guess pretty soon whether that's a good thing or not.
I mean, it feels like one of these things that's just an inevitable thing on a board where both people open stockpile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always have a tough time figuring out, like, do I actually really want these stockpiles in my deck going into next shuffle? But Native Village does feel very strange in this deck right now.
I mean, it could be that he's planning. He has 1 mill and 1 native village, so he could be planning on doing that thing, which we were talking about.
The Native Village also makes it so that you can theoretically draw like Native Village Mask and then play something afterwards.
That's true too. All right, so singletee will get windfall here, which I don't know if you take it.
I think you do like windfall stockpile. I mean, you need to get at least one stockpile here.
Yeah, that's what's tricky, and so I think I'm kind of tempted to just go.
Yeah, I think like a double stockpile may have actually been good there. Give yourself five for longer.
Yeah, that's true. I do like taking the last stockpile. It's usually good, so that could have worked.
I don't love taking the last stockpile in general, but here where it's the only buy, it's going to give you buy for longer than your opponent. So.
Yeah, which is good. Here, I guess just take those stables. I'm not saying no to 2 stables.
I'm not sure about playing the stockpile. I guess it's happening. So now we get like 2 or 3 turns of double province, which is probably just fine.
Yeah, I mean hsypsx seems pretty dead if he has as few stables as I think he has.
Yeah. It could probably be resigned.
Yeah. Feels like
Singletee has
6-4.
6.
Yeah.
It's either 6 or 7. So.
Let's see. He on that one turn played 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, singletee has 6. I don't know what kind of crazy things you're suggesting, Cave. If you mean pirate ship, then I don't think that's worth not resigning for.
Giants. Yeah, I guess you could start doing like Native Village Embassy.
Yeah.
That draws a tiny bit, right?
I mean, it filters a lot, which is fine, I guess. If you, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the question for hsypsx is how long is it going to take him to get to his windfall? Because I think you do need to windfall.
Be discarding these stockpiles. It should be clever if it mattered.
So here,
I would just stop here and I think take 2 provinces.
Yeah, that seems fine.
No, I don't want windfall 2 provinces because that loses your buys. Will hsypsx ever hit windfall? I doubt it. Definitely not now. I'm just playing mask here. This isn't gonna reach a number. With the copper set aside, you're gonna have to use both stockpiles to double. That was a little.
I mean, yeah, you could just single though. It's not like.
I guess you can use both stockpiles to double anyways, maybe.
I mean, I don't think it really matters what he does. Like, it's all winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like Windfall Province just because like it just means that you're gonna province every single turn for the rest of the game, which is.
Yeah, stable split is now 5-5.
Oh, it's not 6-5. Okay, all right. Well, there you go. It shows what I
Sing,
know for
single,
counting.
Singletee had to pass. Singletee had to pass one.
Oh, we had to pass one. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I missed there.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't have to pass one.
You could have passed a gold or a province.
Yeah, you could have passed gold.
I think passing gold is probably fine, given that you're likely to. There, stable stud. On the other hand, Spix needs all 3 provinces and a bit more than that. So. Passes mill. I think I like passing mask more.
Yeah. I don't see why you want the mask more than the mill either. Like, it's hard to play it profitably with one village.
This Spix probably should not have trashed that copper, even though it was a point. Just double here and hope for the best.
Yeah, that seems like the play. I mean, you can always trash the copper on your next turn since you need to have it next turn, so.
Yep.
Might be an undo coming on that one.
Oh yeah, don't set aside. As always.
Double plus estate. I don't think you take the estate.
No, if you double plus estate, then what you're hoping for is a complete dud. Like, Singletee can't get any points in a province with tie, or potentially win. I guess. With a tomb point.
Yeah, I think undoing is the correct strategic decision and just doubling.
Yeah, that looks like a good move to me. Do like undoing the copper trash. So Singletee will reach province here.
Yep. There we go.
There you are. I guess what happened there is Singletee got more stable. So it's a little bit hard to say. I don't really know what happened there.
Yeah, it felt like Singletee got thin a lot faster because of being able to do some really profitable native village thinning.
I think he was just drawing.
Yeah.
I sound underwater to anyone else. Well, my voice right now is a bit messed up because there's full of smoke, but other than that, I don't think so. Here we have rebuild patron.
Or, you know, just butcher.
Which, oh, rebuild patron and butcher, you get lots of coffers, and then you can, butcher stuff into stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty good to me. Like, just grab that rebuild now, I guess. And, yeah, I mean, I like getting the butcher first, and then rebuilds, I guess.
I think the patron silver should have been patron wishing now. I don't know exactly, but.
I mean, patron silver is like saying that you want to hit 5 twice, which is a reasonable thing to try.
Sort of dreamish. In fact, Wishing Well would have just hit 5, whereas this, I guess, didn't.
At least you get to exploit the sweet gamble patron synergy.
There's also gamble secret passage synergy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
About that.
There's all kinds of
Single team missed 5, which is going to be a pretty big problem.
Yeah, it feels like you do not have a lot of options at that point. Since hsypsx is looking pretty good to build his little cute Wishing Well secret passage draw engine.
You can also throw a few patrons in there and get coffers out of there.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a lab and a baker all in one.
Yeah.
To build with diplomats. Yeah.
I'm not buying building with diplomats.
Kind of run into a problem where
I think most building that doesn't like Citadel.
I mean, it's not that it doesn't like Citadel, since you can Citadel your patron, but it just,
No, I don't like being in a situation where I need to be Citadeling a specific card, I guess.
Yeah.
I would rather just have, options. Wishing Well, secret passage, whatever.
I mean, if you have the villagers already from Citadeling patron, then it doesn't really matter if you have to Citadel diplomat every once in a while. But yeah, I mean,
that's true.
I agree that it seems suboptimal.
Alright, this reaches Citadel, which I think looks like a good idea.
Yeah, I'm in favor. Pretty much always just getting Citadel if you have actions in the deck, and if you don't have actions in the deck, then you should have got actions in the deck so that you can buy Citadel.
Trash is copper, possibly just a silver. I'm not.
I would guess
maybe
Well, or no, it gets the passage. Okay.
Could have been patron. I'm not really sold on that passage. I think your deck can do a little bit better than that, especially putting the Citadel in.
I mean, it's conservative, but it's also just fine because he's like 8 turns ahead.
There's not much singletee can be doing here.
Yeah, I mean, singletee is gonna give it the old college try with the.
That's right. You have to put patron like 4 cards down here or something. Really annoying to figure out. Okay, it just decides to not do that.
Well, now you can put it second, and that's a lot easier to figure out.
Yeah.
Or I guess, yeah, okay.
I guess the 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just play the butcher for nothing here and probably buy province. You could think about embassy, maybe.
I like second butcher. I'm with Yonce on this one. Second patron, I think. I like the second patron too, actually.
Yeah, I think second patron should have been last turn.
Yeah.
Okay, takes the second butcher as he wanted.
Alright, back.
Oh, it's been resignable for so long. I wouldn't say so long, but yeah, it's getting there. It was looking really bad after turns 3 and 4, and things have not improved since then. So I don't think that there's It's all okay. All okay. You draw a deck anyways. I guess it was missing a coffer or something from what it could have been.
I think it'll all work out okay in the end somehow. Although, hyspx could do the classic, just shame resign. If you can't guess properly even when you set it up, then
then you don't deserve to be.
yeah, exactly.
Although that wants to be the wish to get the wishing well. That's
I think I'd probably just eat that and just go with it,
I was gonna say, getting the patron wrong there allowed him to top deck the wishing well, but now they're not even gonna top deck the wishing well, so
I guess we want to play another
gain
patron.
play something.
Yeah.
That looks appropriate.
I guess you could just gap two patrons even if you want to.
You could have gotten a barge for one turn. Citadel means that you have plenty of turn. Okay, singletee.
Yeah.
Does do the resign move. I guess was just waiting to see the province because this piece was probably gonna empty the provinces in 2 turns from there. So
yeah, that sounds about right.
This is different.
Yeah, there's no trashing, which is always
transmute. You can no, there's island. I guess it's the trashing here.
Oh yeah, okay. Island is better trashing than transmute.
Yeah, I was gonna try to figure out how you could turn stuff into curses, but you can't turn stuff into curses. So. Other than that, you have goons, you have a little bit of awkward drawn haunted woods, and you have village green, which does something against goons.
Yeah, village green, pretty great. One lovely village.
Singletee opens village green silver, which is confusing to me. I don't think you actually need that many village greens. I'm not sure if that's accurate.
Yeah, I don't know. Usually when I open village green, it's not so much that I want to hit, that I want to slam the split, so much as I just want to do this and have the sort of havenish flexibility, but it's not actually that good. I definitely would have opened Silver Island.
I mean, this hits 5. Was a haunted woods. I'm not sure if I would just rather ball for 2 islands there.
I like the haunted woods. I like draw.
Yeah.
I like attacking. This seems like a pretty clear goons from hyspx. Maybe not. Maybe you get haunted woods.
I might prefer haunted woods to goons. I don't think goons is doing a ton right now.
You can get Jester and discard their village greens and make them happy.
Although you would get village greens out of it.
I mean, you would get a village greens. I mean, so long as there are still village greens in the supply, which might not be that much longer.
I think a ball for 2 village greens here for singletee looks good again.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. Or maybe even village green and island.
I guess with haunted woods, it doesn't matter so much to get the village greens out for the next turn. So. Yeah, this hand definitely makes me like the village green island thing a little bit better.
Yeah, I would hope now, because I think you're gonna be happy that you put your estates on the island mat at some point.
Yeah.
It's gonna be worth it. Goons, I don't know. Goons doesn't seem as good to me as.
I'm really not so sure about goons there over Ball or even the third Haunted Woods.
Yeah, third Haunted Woods would have been fine too.
I mean, this turn you're going to Ball just because you're not going to be able to deal with the estates on top.
Yeah.
Which makes goons especially sad because you don't get points out of it.
That's true. You just bought a militia.
Yeah. And not even that much of a militia. It's
Yeah, you
Village
bought.
Green gets to do that, and the Haunted Woods attack doesn't do as much now.
Yep. Goons is a terrible card. There you go. You heard it here first.
Just,
I assume this is Ball too. I don't want. Yeah.
Yeah, get the Village Green on. Should Singletee even have played that game? It's unclear.
It's hard to know. I mean, it could. It's definitely possible. He has to discard something, but probably marginally no. I would say.
No, they're just gonna pick up Haunted Woods for a while.
Yeah, which is good. Draw's good. I'm on board with this plan.
And maybe pick up a few more islands somehow.
Yeah.
But I guess this is going to be Haunted Woods, especially since you're not being attacked right now.
Mm-hmm. Agree with that one.
Well, Singletee is looking pretty well off here.
Indeed. We shall see if he gets hurt by having to top deck a state. I mean, I guess he could just Ball for islands again this turn, and then he's fine. But yeah,
it'll be Ball for islands.
Yeah,
for sure. Especially without the goons out.
Yeah.
Zero reason to buy.
hsypsx. Well, he needs a lot more Haunted Woods since he currently has 2 of them, so I would assume he'd buy that.
Needs more Haunted Woods, needs more goons.
Yeah, the goons.
At some point, when you just list off all the things you need, it doesn't really.
Singletee needs more actions.
I play 2 Haunted Woods and an island here, I think.
Yeah. Well, or you could play goons and Ball for islands again.
Yeah. I think I'd rather just be playing the island. Yeah, I agree with that move. Buy nothing. Island estate. I guess the alternative is Ball for 2 islands again. But I'm not feeling that.
So hsypsx, pick up Island Woods. I don't know if that's better than 2 woods, or like Island Goons even.
Singletee gets 2 estates out here. I think buying woods is probably. I mean, it's got to be safe. hsypsx only has the 1 goon, so.
Yeah, he's got 1 goons, 1 messenger, so.
You can just buy woods here and be fine.
Yeah.
I think most scenarios where hsypsx hits 10, the points aren't going to be there. It needs to hit like 15 instead, which isn't even in the deck.
Should have picked up some beggar.
Yeah, beggar wood sounds fine. Actually,
gold. I don't like gold. That seems worse than any number of things. Like second goons.
Imagine how good enough beggar can. Are we doing a talk about how goons is worse than either of them?
I mean, you're not going to get any argument from me, I guess.
King's Court would have been. I think I guess would have been.
Just imagine how good,
Everything.
imagine how good City
Everything.
would be on this board. You know, much better than
Yeah.
Goons.
Imagine how good trade rate would be on this board.
Oh man, love a trader right now.
Yeah, wouldn't trade rate just be great?
Yeah, or Lone. You open Lone Village Green, and I don't know. Maybe good things happen after that.
Um, his basically able to pick up a province, which makes things a little bit less straightforward. I don't think it does a whole lot, but
Um,
it,
it
it is going to mean that there's going to need to be scoring from this side.
eventually. I don't think his fix is threatening 15 yet for a little while, but you never know. I don't think. I don't know. I don't think the province was better than just buying goons. Like,
Yeah. Yes. Freeze attack. This is going to be a great goons attack.
yeah, real ruiner.
Those are going to reach another province, which I guess if this continues to reach province every turn somehow, it's actually going to look really bad for singletee. Not that that's really a concern, but
I personally would not be concerned, but you know, it's possible. Like, stranger things have happened.
goons probably play this village green for next turn and buy goons.
Yeah, province was okay-ish too, I
Match the
guess.
provinces, which is now looking a little bit better now that his fix is really getting those.
You know, Hispix can hope that Singletee starts to buy coppers. That's a classic way to win games with goons in them. Just
Or
have.
just buy like haunted woods right now because piles.
Yeah, that's an option too.
I think the best move for singletee right now is going to be to duration both of these village greens and actually buy two distant lands.
Yeah, I like that. I don't think Hispix can get to 15.
I don't even know if this picks has 15 in deck. Like two silvers, maybe three silvers. I'm not sure. I guess he has 15 in deck if he has two silvers, but it's yeah, not not feeling it. There's the thing
Singletee
everybody wanted to see
has been reading the chat apparently.
or listening in. One of the two.
Yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, here's where his fix starts to get beat up a bit by the old Haunted Woods attack.
Looks like it. It is reportedly impossible. If you discarded copper province instead of province village green for some reason.
Yeah, I don't get that. Other than there's just no reason to.
I don't know, what does his picks max out at? He needs what? 7. Yeah, definitely more cards than 100 Woods can give. He needs at least 11 cards to hit 15. So. Don't buy beggars.
I am hoping for a beggar. I'm hoping for like Haunted Woods beggar, and we just go for it or something.
Beggars are a point each, you know.
That's true. Maybe he's trying to, prevent maybe the idea is that Hispix now thinks that Singletee doesn't have any village greens in hand. I'm not sure why that would be important because he does have Haunted Woods in play, but
Ended up being nothing by, which try to avoid that attack.
Yeah.
This last card is a distant land, so it does draw it. Ooh, that was a loud one.
Goons DL.
Goons DL. I might have done like Haunted Woods DL there. I don't know. That's like completely over dangerous. Probably is.
I mean, it might be fine, but it also seems better to just like not take half an hour to think about it and possibly be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. He did shuffle in such a way that he doesn't have any plus buy in the deck there.
Only gets the 1 Haunted Woods out, but that's not terribly relevant. Here you can just like buy 2 Haunted Woods and a beggar and win next turn.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Two Haunted Woods and a beggar. I'm fine with being that aggressive.
You can double ball for a state. That probably wins.
Woods with X a force win, maybe. I don't think so. You could draw like a hand of Province or Haunted Woods and something. Province Copper Distant Land, but I'm not loving that one.
Yeah, see, it's finally happening. Singletee started buying coffers. Hysfix's grand plan is coming to fruition here.
And here we see it not work out. Please buy Haunted Woods. Just,
I mean, you can just buy distant lands.
I guess you can buy distant lands at this point. True.
Yeah, and ball for beggars would have been fun.
Beggars. Potions, that's a good one.
Yeah, really strike the fear into Hysfix there. Yeah.
Maybe the key points.
Yeah, you get some duchies eventually.
It's off on the second page. To use the really old reference.
Yeah, everyone needs to go watch some old videos so that they get that. Alright, Hysfix just needs Singletee to do absolutely nothing again, and he will buy double province for the win.
What's the last card? Is it a Haunted Woods? I don't think it's a Haunted Woods. He saw 2 last year, right? Yeah. So I guess this could duration, and then you just buy a province. And we'll see if hsypsx resigns or plays that out. Probably one of the two.
Those are the two options. Yeah, there we go.
Those are the two options. Okay, it goes with the resign.
Yeah, it was a middle option where you see what the Haunted Woods draws, and then you resign. Alright, so we are all tied.
I really do change player order here really quick, apparently.
That's why hsypsx was waiting so long for singletee to set up the table. He knows that singletee has a really good, table efficiency.
Switcher. Yes, hsypsx needs one tie from these last two. Singletee needs 2 wins.
Sauna develop, silver develop.
Sauna develop.
I don't like Sauna. Sauna looks, not loving that. Develop.
It ends up being a little bit of an awkward board just because you won't get through the saunas, I don't think. But
I mean, you'll get to the saunas if you open like Sauna Workshop, but there's other problems with that one.
there's a lot of things there. Sauna doesn't really impress me, Develop doesn't really impress me, but I don't know if Develop you pair it with Caravan rather than Supplies.
I would definitely think that Caravan is better than Supplies.
This appears to have worked wonderfully. I think I like a Workshop there for Singletee rather than the silver.
Yeah, Workshop is looking pretty good here. And gets Caravan,
He takes Cobbler.
Yeah, that seems alright.
I don't know about that much of a Workshop, but I think they're about equivalently positioned, even with this having good draws. Maybe I'm just being too optimistic about having a relevant last game.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Cave. I think you do take Sauna at some point. Workshop Caravan. Yeah, it's just hard to know when you're actually grabbing it over that Caravan. Presumably once you have like a lot of caravans, that's my guess. Since the Sauna not colliding with the silver is a sad state of affairs. Singletee gets second Workshop, which I don't really like at all.
You are gonna want something that turns into an animal there pretty soon.
That's true. Which could be your second Workshop. Singletee only has 1 Workshop? Okay, hsypsx has 2. Okay. Well, whoever has 2 Workshops, I don't like it. That's what I'm saying here. Someone clearly has 2 Workshops. Can't fool me on that one.
None in the trash, so I think you'd probably take 2 caravans here.
Yeah, or I mean, I would consider just killing the Develop here for a fair.
Animal here.
Yeah.
Okay, does that. Now is about when you're looking at Sauna being something that you'd probably want. Oh, 5 caravans. Did not realize it was that.
Yeah, that's lopsided on the Caravan. Singletee, I guess, has been buying Cobblers instead, and the Cobblers have not quite caught up on gaining caravans.
For here, hsypsx is probably looking at Caravan Animal there. I guess you can develop a copper. That would mean something more like Caravan, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, you got 5 or 4 down, 5. You put 5 down this turn, so yeah, I want some more coming in next turn. Goes for
Why
cobbler
cobbler?
instead. That seems way too slow at this point.
But yeah, I mean, you're only gonna be playing that cobbler like once or twice, probably.
I don't know. You say the third pile isn't that close, but once you
The
have once
pile is quite close, but like,
once
I
you
don't
have
know.
those bulk
Minstrels.
yeah, once you have those bulk buys going with animal fare and stuff. No, single T apparently had two
Like
develops.
once two piles are out, you develop. Develop silver caravan supplies. Okay. So Singletee is looking at his AFR giving a buy next turn, which is nice, of course, or even two buys.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 years since Sonic came out. Sonic came out right after Empires, which would have been 2016. Yeah. I know when Empires came out because it was the last year of Making Fun Dominion, and it was never on Making Fun. Oh, something to watch out for here that we haven't mentioned is that you can like go developing animal fairs. Um, I don't know if that's any good, but you can do it.
Doesn't honestly, it doesn't really seem any good to me. Like if you're giving up that for money, like I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's situations that could come up where you do it, but it's not like something I'm you know, building my strategy around.
I think we are getting reasonably close to road network
Yeah.
being good. At some point, you are going to be getting green here. I think realistically. His next win with a trip draw. Probably. That would indicate to me that Singletee should be thinking really hard about province right now.
I think it's a clear province for him. There's nothing else that really comes close. Spix gains silver. Well, I guess you have some draw. Not really on this turn so much.
Silver doesn't impress me that much over supply, I don't think.
No.
Supplies gives the extra buy to Singletee, which I guess Singletee does have the developmental workshop still.
I mean, it also gives the extra buy to you, which is, you know.
Yeah. I don't think too relevant, so.
Here, play a fair, develop some coppers, buy province, and a fair, I guess.
I think hsypsx needs to at least get to even on points. I'm not sure about that.
Oh, what is Singletee coming in? Yeah, I guess Singletee has 3 caravans and a cobbler coming in, so yeah.
Yeah, Singletee could theoretically reach here.
Yeah. So what does that mean? You have... That's your 8. I mean, you can get province to estates. I don't know, that's not like...
If you could somehow get another buy, you would develop the animal fair here, but you can't get another buy, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, Singletee looks in really good shape now.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened to hsypsx's deck so much. It was looking pretty good for a while. Maybe I'm just, looking at the fact that he has 2 develops and...
I bottomed out the caravan at some point, apparently. That would do it.
Yeah, we'll do it. That's the argument, I guess, for not taking silver. And taking like something that maybe you don't want to touch minstrel, but you know.
Yeah, or supplies. Silver was a little.
All right, now we're getting into the saunas.
Saunas.
We're moving moving
Okay,
into
so
this.
this is going to be Province A fair.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that's forced, and you just have to hope that Singletee can't win because gaining 2 estates there is just I don't know. It feels bad.
I think Singletee's best move is gaining Minstrel here and then developing a horse to Minstrel supplies.
Yeah, and then what does he need? He just needs to get 3 minstrels. Does he have a
Needs to get
workshop
3 minstrels,
still?
which means find animal fair and find workshop.
Yeah, and yeah, he's got and then another village too, which seems plausible. Yeah, he gains the supplies. Okay.
Gains the supplies. I'm not as
Yeah.
happy with that one. Could still work out, but he needs to do a little bit better drawing for it.
Yeah, it does find the minstrel here, which will be nice to set up.
I think also could have gotten a minstrel into this shuffle. There's the animal fair. This feels. He just doesn't have the gains to win now. No, that's 3 buys.
Yeah.
3 buys in the 2 games. I'm just not sure where the money is coming from now. Well, I guess you can actually develop the cobbler. So you develop the cobbler here. This is a win. You develop the cobbler to gold minstrel.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to be developing horse.
Good, leave the poor horses alone.
You develop cobbler to gold minstrel, and then you play 2 horses, workshop a minstrel, buy 3 minstrels. See if it gets found.
He is definitely thinking about it, so.
Yeah. Okay, it reaches this way anyways. It wasn't the full guaranteed one, but this will do.
Yep, just has to play that develop. There we go.
Okay. There we are. Alright, deciding game coming up. That's exciting.
Great for us commentators and specs and those kind of people.
Singletee will start. Singletee needs a win to go to B, and hsypsx needs a win or a tie.
This does not look like a ties board.
Here we have actually a little bit of annoyance with Tragic Hero.
Yeah.
It's the classic Tragic Hero is only by disappearing.
There's also the classic Crown Tragic Hero, so you just do that a lot.
On the other hand, it's Crown Tragic Hero, so you probably aren't going to care that much about the by disappearing. The game's just going to be over at some point.
Yeah, pretty much. That sounds about it. I mean, if you want to be conservative about it, there's lots of fishing villages you can buy to hold on to Tragic Heroes for a while, but
yeah, that's right, Davis.
Ironmonger, silver.
You have horse necropolis.
So here you get vampire for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you also get vampire for sure.
You could do crop rotation for your one overgrown estate.
I would not recommend that, although appears that hsypsx is considering some option that isn't just vampire.
Okay. Does do the vampire. And this turn can be mill for hsypsx. Get the hobble out.
Oh man, we just ruined our okay, right. There's necro. I'm gonna be really bad at reading this game state because every time I'm gonna think the necropolis is a dead card. I don't like the lookout. I feel like I'm just gonna get a second bat and use that to do things instead of needing a lookout.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the lookout.
I would just grab a nice good old fishing village there. Real classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would get mill as hsypsx.
Looks pretty clear. Game's mastermind. I mean, with Way of the Horse, I guess it's pretty solid. Here you'll be able to like mastermind your lookout twice and then horse it right away. So
yeah, that sounds pretty good. Or you can just horse it 3 times. Like that's great too. I'm bored of this. Yeah, I would just buy. Again, I just want to buy the fishing village. Yeah. Alright, no, let's take some mill. Okay.
Take some mill. Okay. Fine.
hsypsx, I guess you get another IM. That looks like the best option.
Yeah. Or I guess the first one actually.
Yeah, that's true. Excellent.
I
Excellent
look
reading
out
of the
for these
supplies.
ones. Poverty, that is actually a positive.
Yeah, that's a great poverty.
And now you horse it. Oh. I guess you didn't have to horse it.
I would have horsed it.
Yeah. Yeah. Delusion.
Yeah, I get
That is not a happy delusion.
No. Although it turns out to be okay because you get second vampire.
Reach vampire. Although I don't know that second vampire is actually something that you would want over something else.
I don't know. I want it. I mean, hsypsx doesn't have the lookout. It seems. I think it's gonna pay off for him.
Oh, that's true. He got horsed. Horse this lookout. Nope.
No. We just want our poor bat to have no bat food. Like that's sad.
Yeah.
That's real sad for the bat.
Yeah. Well, I guess you pick up a tragic here.
And we're gonna a second vampire.
I really don't like that vampire right now.
That's real bad. Like
that looked like tragic here to me.
Yeah. Or second master. Oh no. Yeah, I would have got mastermind there because you have one coming in. I want to get him alternating.
That's fair. Also, you can do the things like singletee.
Yeah, go singletee. Mastermind, tragic heroes.
Maybe go like tragic hero mastermind and just try to get one played.
Yeah. Or crown would be okay, maybe. Yeah, goes with crown.
Okay. I think you're pretty clearly mastermind tragic hero right now.
Yep.
I'd take 1 crown and 1 gold, I think.
I will take 2 crowns. Yeah, maybe gold is fine. At least you get to look at the whole deck first.
Yeah, singletee took a vampire over another mastermind, which is not something we liked either.
Yeah, no, that was just horrific, I gotta say.
I guess now your lookout can do something if you wanted to. I'm not entirely sure that you did want it to.
Yeah, look better just crown the ironmonger there. Definitely, the horse was terrible ordering.
This should be a tragic hero. Probably even two of them.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But this is making me really want the crown to have been a gold instead.
Well, he could have had significantly more money if he had played his cards in a different way.
Yeah, also true. Suppose he could take another mastermind, like set up to do two each turn.
Yeah.
That seems viable.
His fix is kind of forced into, well, I guess you can horse this one, but no, I mean, you don't.
Forcing masterminds is quite sad.
Mm-hmm.
Just have them both disappear for a little bit.
Yeah, it would be alright if you had like vampire in this hand, but you don't.
Play both. You're going to gain a mastermind with vampire. I think I might have rather only played one there and gained a tragic hero. I'm not sure.
Mm.
This will be mastermind. This should be mastermind.
No, we're just doing we're just leading into this uneven.
We're doing imbalanced.
Yeah. All right, so we do. Yeah, I guess this is better. This way, this one doesn't stay out. You can buy one here. Yeah.
If you undervalue trashing TH for treasures, I don't know if you even could trash TH for treasures there.
I don't think. I really want the master to be able to play mastermind again this turn rather than get the vampire back and ironmonger.
Mastermind stay out? No, the mastermind doesn't stay out for hsypsx even though he has two mastermind plays coming up.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
One have a play. So that's a tracking nightmare.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, singletee doesn't have any masterminds in deck. We would have again rather seen a mastermind gain rather than the tragic hero last turn. Singletee will have to be gaining golds here, which is nobody's favorite thing for sure. The second mastermind, I guess it's going to play mill. Okay, now goes for three more treasures. That's also good.
I feel like it should have been one more gold and one less crown.
Not sure. The crowns with mill also do something. Should not have discarded the night cards there.
Yeah, once again, we're just not playing the ironmonger.
Yeah.
No, this is not good.
This is not what it should be. If you have a mastermind coming up next turn, I would say just get as many tragic heroes as you can and you win. But without the mastermind coming up, it's a little bit less clear.
I think you still just. I mean, you have enough crowns that I think you still just get as many tragic heroes as you can and you just win, assuming that you draw a live opening hand.
hsypsx doesn't have. No, hsypsx does have two mastermind plays coming, so I don't think you can actually take 5 tragic heroes safely. so hard to remember with the mastermind just like not sticking out there. That
Yeah,
just keep
no,
coming up.
yeah, you need like, some MTG technology and create a token copy of Mastermind or whatever. Two provinces, Tragic Hero and Tragic Hero. I don't know.
Fine and
We
no mastermind.
we are brutally punished
This
for
is
not getting crop.
a big old dud.
I mean, you can horse a crown, obviously, but
Yeah. I mean, you will horse a crown. You'll, in fact, crown a crown to horse it.
mhm.
Whatever it is I keep saying. Oh, something else that's nice about having the virtual masterminds out is that you can use one of them to mastermind a mastermind.
Yeah, that is a good point, and it's just you just get this nice.
I will have to be remembering Mastermind Way of the Horse in the future because this is completely amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty great actually. It's totally worth losing that mastermind.
Um,
All right, so now yeah, definitely mastermind that mastermind.
yeah,
Um,
I'm masterminding a mastermind here as his books.
yeah, and then just I guess we take some tragic heroes and
Hope for the best.
yeah, that's pretty much what you get to do.
Mastermind Way of the Horse.
Look at that beautifully set up Ironmonger hit.
That was amazing. It like gave a coin.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be important, that coin, I bet. To whatever price points we want to hit here.
I guess something like, I don't know, Providence feels like you're gonna need. I guess you also need a couple tragic heroes at least. So
Yeah, we're
like
definitely
two tragic
taking those with the vamps. All right, we're just taking 4 heroes and
I don't think it looks
Providence.
that great for his fix, but probably Providence.
I think. I
I
mean,
don't know if you actually need a province if you're actually getting the next turn.
well, I mean, the question is like because Singletee, even if he doesn't have a full turn, how he might get to he might still get to like province
Yeah,
plus.
province, and then can you really get four?
Yeah, it's tough. I think I want province here.
His path sword is bad here. Locusts on something I'm sure is bad.
Locus on your poor horsey Necropolis. Um, I mean, what are the other options are there? I mean, you can get like
Um, you could get mills
could get
for
mills.
some reason.
Two
Mills
IM. All
just
right.
seems like okay. Locust the mastermind, which is probably actually a good thing for single. Okay, it's actually a very good thing for single T. Trash is the ironmonger. That's a little bit less good.
I don't know if it's good because you can horse it. I mean,
Yeah, I think mastermind to mill was probably a positive though.
hmm, I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll see what happens here. All
So
right.
he's gonna have to. Well, you play this as crown and then horse this next, and then horse mastermind, right?
Yeah.
If you can win with a full turn, you can get like four crowns.
Four
Yeah,
crowns.
I don't think single piece wins with a full turn.
Hmm.
25 seems a little high.
Yeah, you're having a hard time crowning heroes now. He does have heroes, right? Like that was a thing that happened.
Yeah, one of them got discarded, and here's the other. He only had two, so
Oh yeah, okay,
last
that's
turn doing less of the province stuff and more of the tragic hero stuff may have been a good move.
yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah, all right, so we get to 4 buys and a lot of money, so we might just be able to lock it up on victory points.
Yeah. Two crowns, maybe. Okay, there's only three of them. No, never mind about that. Ooh, how much money is this? It's like 24. You thought that good province, but 25.
I mean, yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't know that you
No,
have.
I mean,
I don't know that you have many options other than three provinces.
I think you just have to take it and hope that that's enough victory points, since it might be. I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard to tell with these decks, like
Like,
how much his can generate.
like you can take three provinces and a vampire,
Yeah.
and that sounds pretty much as good as you can do here since you're not winning. How many actual masterminds is three? You don't know either. I don't think there's really options here. Triple plus a vampire. Kind of aggressive. Don't play that copper.
Yeah.
So if Singletee had managed to crown both tragic heroes, he would have gotten there, I guess. No, not quite. Not enough buys.
He would have done better, as they say.
Would have done better. Yeah. No, top deck from the green is necessary for this. I don't see any way you don't just yeah, just play the tragic heroes and go all out for it.
Yeah, I think you have to. Well, maybe you don't have to, but
I guess the alternative is like you mastermind an Ironmonger first to try to find a crown, but I don't think that actually gets you more tragic hero plays. Okay.
I guess it's just how many crowns versus how many golds, and that sort of doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, you just slam the heroes now. Yeah, three provinces, five pushes seems super doable.
We do have enough buys, so that's good. We're, we're
Yeah,
good. We're good on buys.
I guess we'll find out how much money this is. It feels like enough. So, 84. Oh no, it's not enough.
Hmm. That is It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money that you need there. It really is.
I mean, I guess you ask for the undo, and
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a fair undo because you just started clicking. Like, it's not like you.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you can. I don't see any reason
I
not
mean, he's
to.
not. I don't know if he's lost. It's definitely possible for Singletee to miss 8.
Yeah, Single has a lot more crown than gold, so there's definitely a possibility of drawing like zero out.
Yeah.
Yes, you can undo and take like 2 provinces. Yeah, if this doesn't win, nothing would have. So it was short. No, it's just gonna give up. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was kind of a weird way to end, but
Yeah. That was
congratulations to Singletee.
yeah. It was a fun match. Congratulations and thanks for the good times.
Pretty quick too. Thanks for having me on here. Always,
Yeah, my pleasure. And
always whatever it is.
yeah, so it's good times. And yeah, thanks for joining me, and thanks everyone for listening.